John,
Yo, what's good, bro?
how are you?
Yeah, I've been all right, man. Not been too bad. How you been?
Well, I'm good as well. Just
Mm.
keeping active. You know how
Yeah,
it
I feel
is.
you. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. I haven't spoken to you in a while. Like, we haven't even probably caught up since making the video as well.
Yeah, man. It's actually been a minute. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice time to catch up now.
Mm.
It's a shame as well because those shows we were setting up, like, I definitely wanted you in most of those shows.
Mm.
That would have been such a good collab. But
Mm.
hopefully, once this is over, we can do that.
Yeah,
Um,
honestly, like, I was really looking forward to them as well, to be honest. Like, because obviously the way you told me about them, like it was definitely right up my alley. But you know, we
Yeah,
moved.
like the Insta live you posted, or like the IGTV post you did last night. That was
Mm.
performances like that would have been incredible.
Mm.
That is such a
Yeah,
good
man.
video.
No,
Check
I
that out.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. I literally just kind of did it on a whim because I was obviously I was mixing some stuff and I got bored in it, so I was like, yeah, just like freestyle it. And I recorded. I didn't expect it to become a thing, like I was gonna actually put out, but I was like, I kind of like it. Like I just dropped it on Instagram and like see what people think.
It's a good one. I feel like
Mm.
that's my favorite style of yours as well.
Mhm. No, I appreciate that, man.
Uh, yeah, like we haven't probably collabed since streaming as well,
Mm.
but I feel like you've been doing your own visuals since then, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
stock footage type stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much like stock footage or like for instance for Sunny Skies, that was me and my girl. Like we literally went out one day because I was like I had a couple of people in mind to do the video, but at the time because I was unemployed at the time, so I was like broke. I was very broke. So like literally me and my girl just like woke up one day. I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's just shoot this ourselves, innit? So we just went around her uni town and we went to shops and went fields and all of that kind of stuff. And we just got like as much footage as we could and then I just edited it together and that's how it came
Where was
about.
that film?
That was like because she studies in Roehampton in it, so it was literally just around
Okay.
like Roehampton, Putney type sides.
Cool, cool. For anyone that's joined as well, we've got our newest visual with John Alone, so
Mm,
check it out after checking this out. But
mm,
yeah, I wanted to talk about the video.
mm,
Did you ever want to do a music video for this? Because obviously, like, it coincided with the
mm.
lockdown, so
Yeah, man.
isn't it?
Like literally, like I had a plan for a music video. Like I had it all like in my mind. I wasn't sure how I was gonna, I guess, like implement it because again, money's still a bit tight sometimes. But like I had a plan for a music video. I had even spoken to Len. He would have been probably down to do a video as well. And then lockdown, everything just kind of went tits up. So like a lot of my plans for promoting that single were hinged around like I guess visuals and like doing stuff and going out. And obviously you can't really do that these days. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of but I wasn't gonna like say because of that because I delayed it. If anyone knows, I delayed the song since like pretty much like maybe like mid last year. So like around September last year was when this
Oh
song
my
was
God.
and it had been a minute, so I didn't want to like push it back again and just wait till when lockdown was finished because I didn't even know when that was going to be. So I just dropped it regardless.
Yeah, you have
So
to stay active in this period. You can't really like put stuff
mm,
on pause.
exactly.
Um, but yeah, I wanted to ask like, what did this song actually mean to you? Because when me and James, the person I work with, were
Mm,
trying to make a concept for it, like it was hard to decode the lyrics. Like
mm.
I was at one point I was wondering like, were you just saying whatever was on your head in in the lyrics?
It kind of it was obviously it's just a song about I'm really like hearing myself back, but yeah, it was basically just me because I guess the whole concept of even me with this rebrand is John Alone, me doing things that I want, and it's just basically me like telling people that all right, cool, I don't really need anybody else outside of myself. Like if things need to go left, then they can go left, that kind of thing. I'm okay with just handling shit myself. Basically, that was the kind of the whole point of the song. So it was. I feel like because with me, I really do try and like do a lot of abstract lyrics and like be a bit open to interpretation. So that was my most, I guess, pointed song. It was like this is what it's about. There's no sub layers. It's just I don't fuck with like nobody who doesn't fuck with me. That kind of thing. That was just simple type vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like it definitely relates to the way your craft has gone, like at this point, because you make videos for yourself, you produce it, you mix it, you're singing, all of that now. So like, definitely makes sense, and like, you are doing everything alone, basically. But yeah, what I was gonna say is like, what did you think the video actually meant? The one we just did with you, because it's quite vague, isn't it?
Yeah. It was, I don't know, I just, like, for me, I'm a fan of, like, crazy visuals and stuff like that. You know that anyway. So, like, from the time I saw the guy dancing, I was like, yo, this is cool. I think you also mentioned it had something to do with The Wire. So I think, like, the whole, like, militarized kind of, like, police state, like, vibe that was giving me, I don't know, like, I guess it was, like, I don't know if I'm correct, but it was like a distrust of like society and a distrust of like entities and like I guess the police and that kind of stuff. So it gave me like very police state type vibes, you know, with the guys with the masks and all of that. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but that's like what I got from it.
I mean, I think it's fair enough to think what you think when you see it. Like, we were definitely inspired by what's going on in America and like the rest of the world in response. I think when we were trying to decode your lyrics, it was hard. But certain lyrics that we connected to was like Lens One, where it was like, they say crack could kill more time, my music's saving lives, and like I think that one really stuck with us. Like, wow, that lyric means a lot actually, and maybe we can build something on that, because the whole song is like, all right, everyone's enjoying your music kind of thing. Like, just feel what we're doing. So I was thinking, like, what if like police tapped into like the music you're making to see like what are they actually doing? Like, maybe they suspect you for doing drugs, like The Wire's like when they're getting into the wine. Like the way the police just dancing to the music and everything, I thought like it's quite contagious song. So that was where we were going with it. I think I kind of think it's such a random concept as well. But yeah. Anyway, anyone that's here, just check out the Midnight Freestyle that John just dropped on his IGTV. Like, that is dope. And go to our bio to watch the collab we just did with him too. I just wanted to ask something just to see like a bit more about you, or if people don't know you. I know two of them were people already, but who are your top 3 musicians and why?
Oh, as in people I know, or like just in general?
I think in general, it could still be people you know if they really touch you like that.
Okay. In general, like I guess my biggest inspiration, I feel like I wear a lot of my influences very like clearly on my sleeve. Like people who've heard my music probably know the kind of people I listen to. You know what I mean? But Kendrick Lamar is probably like a very, very big influence for me. Like, I think in terms of rappers, he's probably top 5 for me. Like he's like one of my favorite rappers. I'd also say the obvious Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean is a big influence for me. I think in terms of R&B, or I guess whatever you can call what he does, I don't think anyone's really like in that space making music like he makes music. I feel like the way he approaches songwriting, the way he approaches just concepts in general are just far and away above everything anyone else is doing in the field. And the craziest thing about it is, like, he's got an amazing voice, but he's not, I wouldn't even say he's the most vocally gifted R&B artist in the scene today, but just the way he approaches songs, the way he approaches like musical construction, the way he uses his voice is world class for me. Like, so he's definitely top for me as well. I think those are like the 2 influences that I guess I'm still riding with, and I guess the obvious Kanye, but Kanye is like
oh really?
Yeah, Kanye is big for me, but Kanye is also like like I guess a tricky one, because sometimes he says some shit that makes you want to be like, why'd you say that? You know what I mean? But, in terms of my music, like if we're just talking music and not as a person, he's a genius, man.
Yeah. It's you can't deny that. Like his album is just mad. Yeah, I'll ask 3 because I knew the first 2 already, so that was interesting. I feel like sometimes you go on Twitter rampages like Kanye as well.
Yeah, man, that's my brand. That's my brand. You gotta stay true to the brand, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to ask, like, just in terms of Rococo, like, how do you feel about the past 3 videos we've made for you, and like, do do you see like us going somewhere else with our next one, or the stuff we're doing right now? Like obviously with the limitations we've got, we can do this endlessly, basically. So I'm interested to know what you think.
Yeah, I've really like I've mentioned to you in private as well. I really like the last couple of videos. Like I feel like the concept, especially for Come Off My Phone, I feel like the concept was just crazy to me. Like even just watching it, I was like, nah, this is cold. I said that to you like multiple times. I was like, nah, this is cold.
Yeah.
I feel like for me as well, lyric videos have a tendency to sometimes be a bit basic. Like, because it's just at the end of the day, as long as you're fulfilling the aim of having the lyrics on the screen, you don't really have to do too much. So the fact that it was a lyric video and it was also doing something else, crazy. And the visualizer for Don't Let Me Down, because everyone that knows me well enough knows how linked my images to water and linked to like just the sea and things like that. And even like while writing the song, like I don't know, my favorite color is blue, so I always had that in my mind while writing the song. So like I feel like the visualizer just fitted perfectly to the image I had in my head while writing the song. So I feel like in terms of those two, I feel like you lot done some really good work there. Like I was really impressed and proud of it, to be honest.
Thanks, man. I'm definitely excited to see where we go next, because like I feel like we're on a different wave from when we made Dreaming like a year and a half ago.
For sure, yeah.
We'll all come a long way. Like I feel like My Phone might be your best single you dropped. Like it's not my favorite song, but I think it's got all the pop potential to like people. Like it gets in your ear. Like it's an earworm type of song, and it's just done so well. Like the chorus is so long. It's a bit mad, but it works. So I love it. And it's like one thing James kept saying to me that he loved about it is like it's like you're coming like an R&B artist on a grime beat. It's weird to like when you hear it, like the beat's kind of grimy, but then you're coming R&B singer, like it's crazy.
I don't know. For me, that's always been like a very important thing. I don't really like genre labels. I don't really like someone saying, "Oh, okay, you sing, so you have to do this." You rap, so you have to do this. I really do like genre bending like a lot. Like there have been times where somebody will send me like an R&B type beat, and I just feel like you need to not only rap but like be on crud when you're rapping on that one. Do you know what I mean? And then there's times where like someone will send me something that's clearly a rap song, and I'll feel like it deserves just singing on it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like for me, I don't know, this might sound cocky, but like I don't mean it to be, but I just feel like I'm capable of doing all of these things. So like, why should I only do one? Why should I only be like, okay, I'm a singer, so I should just sing. I'm a rapper, so I should just rap. Do you know what I mean? It's like whatever I feel to do at the time, which is why even when people ask me like, oh, what genre do you make? I never really know how to answer them because I just do whatever I'm feeling at the time. If like fuck it, next year I might make I like a lot of music, so I don't feel like I should only be able to make one type of music. You know what I mean?
Defo, I'd love to hear like a rock punky album from you as well.
Man, I actually might. I'm not even joking. I might do that, to be honest.
That's a good idea. You've got a punk image sometimes, so it works. I don't know if I had anything else to talk about though, but like I was gonna say about that Midnight Freestyle you dropped. It's just got me. Like I'm gonna listen to that. Like you might have to send me the MP3 for that or something, but. Someone said it's not cocky.
I've got the file on there, so if you need it, I'll just send that through.
Aaron said that's not cocky what you said. It's knowing your strengths and believing.
Oh, jeez, love for that.
But yeah, no, send me that MP3 because that shit is mad. But yeah, like on that one, you're only singing, but you take your vocal strengths everywhere. Like you go deep, you go really high to the falsetto. I feel like that's some of the best falsetto singing I've heard you do as well. You really like. Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. I feel like for me, like the aim is just always to improve. Like even when like I watch my videos from like I guess a year or two ago, I can like see the fact that my vocals have progressed in strength from then till now. And like for me, I just always want to better myself and push it to a level where I feel like I'm proud of myself and go forward with that. Do you know what I mean? I never want to I never want to get so gassed or like people telling me I'm sick to the point where I just get complacent and I never want to push myself. So like the next thing, I'm probably gonna try and do something even crazier. You know what I mean? Just so I know I'm constantly pushing it.
No, I rate the progression. Like, what is next, do you think, like the next single? Because I know you're making music all the time anyway, but have you got something coming up?
Yeah, definitely. I announced it on a previous live I've done this week. I've got a project coming out next month.
Like an EP?
It's like an EP. It's like a compilation project of like basically all the songs I've been working on the last year with like a bunch of people like I really admire. So like that's gonna be out. And then I've got something coming out in September, hopefully. If all the ducks line up, that's gonna be in September as well. And that's gonna be like, I guess, my debut, whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's gonna be like the proper thing. So yeah, I've got a lot of music in the works coming.
These are your first projects, like you're dropping on streaming, because you've been doing a single release for a while, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. I'm excited for that. Definitely. All right, man. Well, it was cool catching up with you, and keep in touch. I definitely want to work more with you. Just shout me if you want a single, visual, or whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. I really appreciate you having me on as well. It's a good conversation.
No worries. Hopefully, people tune into you now. Like, I want to increase your. I'm going to put it on my post anyway, so people can just hit it up whenever they need to. But yeah, I put the promo on for come off my phone today as well, so it might get some traction. We'll see. But
love that. Love that.
All right, man. Take care. Have a nice day.
All right, we'll see you. All right, yeah.
Love. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Take care.